What's up? It's your girl, Mickey Truth. You tune in to Miss Me With That BS, the realest spot on YouTube for calling out the nonsense. Make sure you tell a friend to pull up and hit that subscribe button and join the fam. Let's get into it.
Peace. What's up? This is Miss Me With That BS. So I was able to catch Vari Harris, Ziyah Harris's brother, interview this evening, and I would like to share it with you all. It was on a D Girl Productions channel. So yes, I'm giving her credit for this. I'm pretty sure everybody that's interested in the Ziyah Harris case is going to be talking about this. And I will be going live to discuss it with you all as well. Just to give you some quick background on the situation, Ziyah Harris, who was 13 years old at the time, went missing on January 9th of 2024. Her body has not been found. It's possible that she is also pregnant. And Jarvis Butts, who is her aunt, Shannon Harris, father to her children, has been charged with her death as well as some particular acts. I'm pretty sure you understand what I'm saying. It's a lot. It's a lot. The public is in an uproar. And if you are unfamiliar with the case, you are welcome to go to my playlist, which is named Ziyah Harris, and watch the video so you can be caught up to speed with everything that's going on.
Saying my little sister was missing. I just wish I was there for my little sister. She was groomed into something that she wasn't. She knew. Because I'm saying, not my grandma.
Now you don't care about your grandbaby? Hello? Here, take some cheese balls with your burger ass.
Butts in court Friday afternoon. He's the man charged in connection with the homicide of Ziyah Harris.
A massive search was underway, and then for months and months trying to find her, and then nothing.
The evidence shows overwhelmingly in this case that she is in fact deceased.
So you like fucking with pedophiles, huh?
Welcome to a D Girl Productions. I'm your host, Danny D Girl, and I am here with the legendary Ziyah Harris brother. And today we're going to get his story, his life, his own words, and everything that the public and everybody been wanting to know. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing
Vari, how y'all doing? Nice to have y'all today. Coming to speak to y'all about my story, get it out. I just appreciate y'all for this opportunity. Thank you.
You're welcome. We happy to have you. We glad that you out. You young. You a kid yourself. You know what I'm saying? And it's good. This is probably therapeutic for you, right? Would you say it's therapeutic? Talking about it?
I say it helps, There's nothing wrong with talking to somebody about, what you're going through or, what you got going on inside your mental or in your personal life. So I agree.
Yeah, because we do appreciate you for coming and being here. And you're so cute.
Thank you.
You look just like your sister. It's scary a little bit, like,
Yeah, everybody say that that's your twin, you look just like your sister.
Right, they probably used to say your sister look like you.
Yeah, that's
now,
what I'm trying to tell them, like, she look like me, that's my twin.
So now it's reversed. And you want to know what else is funny? You're going to be just known as her brother. Probably she used to just be known as his little sister. You know what I'm saying?
This is big. I ain't gonna lie. This is all over the world. It's just not like in one place. It's everywhere.
And how do that make you feel that this is almost like a urban legend. Like, she's a legend now. You get what I'm saying?
I feel, it's kind of, weird because, I ain't never, done this before, but it's kind of nice, though. Like, about, like, spreading the awareness and everybody, just screaming justice for Ziyah, makes me feel good.
Yeah, because it's like a celebratorial situation, although the circumstances, unfortunately, we had to get to know you under bad circumstances because it was a bad thing that happened to your sister, unfortunately. But I just want to let you know that this may be the story that's told in the world. She may have had to be the face for it to bring that awareness. She's not the only one. I know someone in my family, same age, same situation, a auntie boyfriend. It happened in my family. So I just saw Toya and Regine, Lil Wayne's daughter. Toya's brother came out and said, my uncle got my mama pregnant. That's how I got here. Her big brother Walter, I was like, what? But these things happen. Yeah, it's just the murder usually doesn't happen. Or the disappearance. But usually a baby born to a family member is swept under the rug. Incest happens all the time.
Yeah, now, like, all this is big. Like, now, like, kids, coming forward, adults coming forward, a lot of people coming forward, and that's good. I feel like that's good because it's good for the community. I feel like everybody, we should want the community to be safe, not just for us, but for the kids,
Yeah.
To change lives,
So we gonna get into it. I want to know, so your sister was 13 during the disappearance. Is she still 13 or did she turn 14 already?
She turned 14.
Okay, so now she's 14 and you...
16.
Good. So what age are you now?
I'm 18.
Okay, so you're 18, she's 14. So that will give you guys like a 4-year age difference. Okay. So... 4-year age difference. Same mom, same dad?
Same mom, different dad.
Okay, where's your dad?
I think they said my dad was deceased last time. I checked in. So my dad was deceased, but her dad passed away before she went missing.
And I heard his interview. And I also heard his interview. Have you ever seen her dad physically? Like met him?
Yeah, I have. We pulled up on me one day. We chopped it up. Went out to eat, he just kicked it with me, because I ain't really meet him like that. I ain't never get to meet, my sister dad like that.
So you didn't know him until the disappearance? You never met him?
Like, I knew, like, she had a dad, I knew he was coming around and stuff, but I ain't never, like, known him personally.
Okay, so basically, when he found out she disappeared, that's when he probably, like, connected with you a little bit more.
He was trying to, like, want to, help me out.
And that's a great thing to do because somebody taught me. I used to always be like, no, forget that. It wasn't even that. It was just like, no, if you weren't here then, I'm not forgiving nobody. Don't come around now. Somebody told me. The person that helped me start this podcast, they passed away.
Yeah.
He told me, like, as long as somebody got breath in their body, they should have a right to, redo their wrongs. And it hit me hard, like, you're right. Who are we not to forgive or, let people still come around after they made a mistake because we are humans,
And I feel like when people do come around, after when they did something, it brings back the energy every time. Like the same flashbacks, the same emotion. That's not it, That's why, like, a lot of people be best off staying from around it. That's why a lot of people don't go to funerals and stuff like that. So I understand it.
So, both of you guys' dads are deceased. So, where's your mom at this point?
My mom, she's out here somewhere. She's in Detroit.
Okay.
She close by. She's out here grieving. She trying to, like, she going through it. She got her addiction and stuff. I love my mom, but she going through it.
Yeah, as you should love your mom, regardless of her circumstance. She gave you life. And that's honorable for you to say.
I just pray every day, pray every day, every night. Things get better. God bless us with more blessings, and it's just all about just doing right, doing right, and everybody not perfect, everybody
right.
make mistakes, That's where I feel like where I made a mistake when I left home. I feel like I should have, stayed home a little bit longer, but I had to do what I had to do for it. So.
Yeah. So you regret leaving the house then? Would you
Yeah,
say
but
that?
at the same time, it's like when I did leave, stuff was getting better. It's just the people that be around.
What you mean by things were getting better?
Like, like my grandma. Well, I'm gonna start off with me, because, I left home. So.
Yes.
Like, I started to get my life together, getting my own ID, which everybody should have. ID, just getting my information, just getting my life right, job, and all, just keeping the head on. Because
there's scenario going around that's stating that you ran away. So did you leave home or did you run away?
I just left home. I ain't ran away. I just left home. Like, it was incidents that I did run away. Like, it was one time I did, run away. And because, like, I think I was going through that depressed moment at the time, like, all them flashbacks, think about mom and stuff, what happened to us and stuff. It's deep.
Okay.
And it was just a lot, and I feel like my grandma, she wasn't there, like, to check in on, like, our mental. Like, where me and my little sister mental was at. As far as being like a mom, because she was our guardian.
Yeah.
So it wasn't up there. It wasn't all like she wasn't checking, seeing where our mental was at. Y'all okay? Things gonna be okay. We ain't really do nothing. We ain't really go out. That's just honest.
So basically, it was like a cage situation. Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, I grew up in a strict house. So would you say your grandmother was strict?
She was stuck in her own way, so I can't.
Cause
like, I'm not gonna bash her for it.
Yeah.
It's okay, but I wasn't. It wasn't for me.
Okay, because if you could hear, I got a little accent. My mom's from the South, so they grew up on a farm. Tunnel Springs, Alabama, right by Pensacola, Florida. So my mom grew up with all that, farmland, know how to sew by hand, cook everything from scratch. She know how, they had bulls on their land. My mom she said for fun, they used to run from the bulls, jump in the vineyard, and jump. So they grew up really, really strict, but my mom, she grew up so strict. I only have sisters. I don't have no brothers. But she would nail down the windows. My mom did play like men in our house and sitting on men laps. It's just certain things that women do have to teach young girls.
I agree.
And if you don't, sometimes they could be a casualty.
Safety can be
molestation, of abuse, mental, because every abuse is not just sexual. It could be mentally, you know what I'm saying? It could be a lot. So,
yeah.
So your grandmother was more like strict then. So basically, like, y'all really just was like, in the house, really not leaving that much, not going nowhere. And she probably, just...
we took our time. Like, it was mostly like take care of responsibilities around the household, Like me, I used to leave basketball practice, come home, clean up, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Do my chores and stuff. But I feel like that was taking like a bunch from what I wanted to do, Where I was, that's where like all my talent and stuff was at, like basketball. I was good at basketball. Had nice good grades, and I had got a scholarship from Ball State, Ferris State University and stuff.
Okay.
And they wanted me to come play basketball, so I had that opportunity, but it was just like when I started missing practices, missing games and stuff.
Yeah.
Because I had to be at home, take care of stuff at home. Yeah, I lost it.
Okay. I'm sorry to hear that, but you can always probably try to, regain that back and go back if you want.
Yeah, my head is on like something like more level, like I'm on a different level now. Like, I don't know if I want to, play basketball no more,
Okay.
Maybe, it's still in me. I can still ball.
So like, you still got it.
Summertime, I go to the court, ball duck, and I go hoop with my group of friends and stuff. We text each other like, yeah, y'all ready to go to ball duck Saturday? And we all meet up.
Okay, I gotta see this, dude. I gotta see this. Might have to put something on FanDuel and catch you out there one day.
For real. And we could probably film it too.
Okay.
Just have this one day we could come out and just we'll let everybody know, like, look, we filming today, so everything we gonna get on camera. So I know everybody gonna, boy, if you be on camera, everybody.
Okay, right. Everybody wanna show out. You know, it's like when that girl come to practice.
Yeah, you know how it be. But yeah, I've been just taking it day by day, you know, with this whole situation with my sister. I didn't come out and talk immediately because the detectives and, you know, they wanted us to stay off social media as much as we can because it was messing with the investigation. So
now, were you interviewed by the detectives?
She did ask me questions. I answered her questions.
But you wasn't interrogated.
No, I wasn't. It wasn't, you know, they just asked me questions like, have you seen your sister, or do you know anything, you know.
Okay.
You know,
What's the basic standard questions when someone is a missing person?
Regular procedures,
Now, however, dealing with the home situation, let's go back there. So, in the home with your grandmother, is it just you and Ziyah Harris that only stays there at this time?
No, it was multiple children.
Okay, so it wasn't never just your grandmother with just you and your sister living there. Okay, so now this is where the bigger picture come into play here. So when you say multiple children, so this is where your auntie must live there, right? With her children.
And then she had 2 other children that she adopted.
Oh, so she had 7 children.
She was a foster mom. I mean, we had a household. There was a lot of us there. My other auntie come over, which is her twin. You know, she bring her kids over. So, you know, family, you know, it's a lot.
It's a huge family, so it's a lot of kids there. So there's 7 children with your auntie who lives in the residence, correct? Okay, so
it might be more because my auntie was living there, but she moved. She got her own house.
Okay, so the other twin was living there as well with her kids.
Her 2 kids. Now they have their own house.
Okay, so how many kids does that twin have?
2.
Okay, so now we're looking at 9, and then you 2, so that makes 11. 3 adults, 11 children. How many bedrooms is in this home?
It's at least about like 5, 6. Nice little house. She got a nice house.
Okay, when I was listening to Ziyah Harris' father give his interview, he said whenever he went to the house was clean. I mean, up to par. He said he would have never suspected anything.
Yeah, we kept the house clean. She made sure we stayed on our chores, you know. We did our chores ourselves too. Like, it'd be days when she didn't even have to get on us of our chores. We just keep the house clean.
Okay, so the aunt that's kind of under interrogation now, her name is Shannon, is that correct? So when did your other aunt kind of like leave the home? Were you still there when she left the home?
Wait, you talking about like my sister?
No, was your auntie, Shannon's sister, her twin sister, was she still living there when you left the home, when you ran? Okay, so everybody still was living under there when you ran away. So what age were you when you ran away from the home?
I was about
because you're 18 now, so 15, 16, you never went back. Okay.
I stopped over there, check, you know, I went over to check on my sister, you know, kick with my grandma. Other than that,
you know, just, you know, so you can handle your grief a little better. I know you said that was your biggest mistake leaving. Most young boys, if nobody told you, they leave around that time. You know, they leave the home. Every guy I've ever known that's of almost African American descent, if I can give a percentage, probably 85 to 90% leave their mother's home when they are around like 15, 16. So that's not out of the norm. However, everybody leave for different circumstances. Some may live with their father. Some may leave with a cousin that let them do more, or an older brother. So when you left, where did you go?
I went to go stay with a friend of mine.
Okay, so you staying with a friend of yours. Now, was their parents more lenient? Is that why you kind of went?
Yeah, she was like more like caring. Like she was, you know,
nurturing and stuff.
everything,
What you needed.
know, everything. I had everything. She made sure we was good. Went to school. Everything.
Okay, so
I ain't had no problems there.
Okay, so you had more like love and attention from there. So that's basically what you was running away from.
And a lot of respect too. Like,
okay.
You know, everything I said, you know, they just say and they, you know, they listen to.
Okay.
You know, and they ain't just, but you know, just sit there and just judge me anything. They, you know, they understand everything I said. Okay.
So back to your grandmother's house. So when you're living there, did you ever see Jarvis there ever?
I seen him a couple times. Like usually when he'd come to, you know, visit his kids. You know, he'd come to see his kids. I ain't see nothing other than that.
Did he ever spend a night?
No, not that I know of. I ain't never seen him spend a night. I don't think my grandma played at no grown man, you know, spend a night in the house. Yeah, because I know your grandmother said, like, no, he didn't really come in. He didn't spend a night. No, she didn't. Like, she'd have him, like, fix stuff, like, you know. I remember the time, you know, that she had to replace the toilet. You know, she had him put the toilet in, fix some doors. You know, stuff that needed to be fixed around the house, you know, he'd help with. You know. But when the text messages was released, it was your sister stating, meet me in the basement or upstairs in the room. So that indicated to the public that this man had to be staying there based on the times. No, we don't know if your auntie was like sneaking him in because most, you know, I grew up with 4 sisters. I don't know either, but it's like, you know, me hearing this whole situation and hearing the messages, he, you know, he groomed her. You know? Yeah. And it wasn't even just like now. It just, you feel me? It was you feel me, a couple of years later too. Yeah. And you know, it was fresh to me. So when I heard it, it was like, it broke me. I'm like, dang. You know, this deep. You know, this big. It's bigger than ever. But like me feeling like that towards like my sister, like, dang. It's just like, I wish she would have came to me. You feel me? But you feel me? She probably knew how I was gonna react. You know. Probably would have, you know. But it seemed like what you ran to, that's what she was looking for. When you said you ran away to this other home, you was getting love, attention, caring, you know, it was respect, it was people listening to you, you had someone to talk to, versus her, she must have lacked what you lacked. Because it seemed like she was trying to get it from him. Because not all of the texts were sexual. It was just saying, I want you to love me. I don't want to lose you. Like she was running looking for love. And unfortunately, she found it from somebody that was a pedophile monster, basically. Yeah, but she, dang, it's crazy. She came to me and she was like, you know, she had talked to me times and times, like, when we be in school and stuff, you know, she likes when somebody, you feel me, I always sort of like let me know, like, you know, cause you know that's just big bro. You know, all up in that, all in the business. She told me, you know, she had a couple, you feel me, boys that she dated, which is her age. You feel me? That was in her grade, and she knew them since they was like little. So it's like. So you only knew of child playboy friends, puppy love. You never knew it was serious. You never knew your sister was having sex, being molested, even. Did you know she was pregnant? I would have known. No, that's what everybody keep asking me. Like, do you know your sister was pregnant? No, I didn't. When I looked inside the TikTok video, because somebody sent it to me, and they said, go look at your sister's last TikTok video she made. Went to go look at it, and I didn't really see none of it. Like, because she had a coat on. Yeah. So I ain't really, but when I looked at her face was puffy. Like pie face. So I was thinking about, it took me back when I had my daughter, and my baby mama was pregnant with my daughter. Her face was puffy and stuff, so it was like, you know what I'm saying? Did I want to believe or didn't want to believe it? But her face was getting puffy, so I could believe that she was pregnant. And it was in the messages too, and then you know, the pregnancy tests and stuff, so it's crazy. This whole situation is crazy. Yeah, so it's kind of like, are you in shock, you would say? I'm hurt too, but it's like, I just wish everything, I just wish my auntie never messed with him, you know. Everybody, I mean, she grown, you know, she gonna talk to who she talk to, but You should know. You should before you even talk to a person, you should know them. You know, you should know what they got going on, who that person is, and what that person is capable of. You know, and that's just real with anyone like that come around.
Yes, because I saw your auntie state, out her own mouth, say, yes, he told me that he went to jail before for being a child molester. But she said, I gave him a chance because society gave him a chance and I was 19. So what do you got to say about that?
I feel like she should have just left him alone, I can't see no, female just being with a pedophile. It's crazy.
So the thing is for me, to your auntie, society doesn't have to house Jarvis. He doesn't have to live with them. He doesn't have to be around their kids. The judge don't know Jarvis. It's not living with Jarvis.
Based off paperwork,
Yeah, so he's released until the world, society doesn't have to house them.
Yeah, and this whole situation, I just wish, I just wish I was there for my little sister a little bit more than I was. Cause don't get me wrong, I was there for my little sister just to clear everything up, and my little cousin, my cousin, nobody knew about none of this. Like, I know my auntie, she was, putting out reports and stuff, but I ain't never know what the reports and stuff was about. Cause, I was little. I ain't really pay too much attention to that stuff.
Yes, because that was going to be my next question. Did any of y'all knew before she passed that he was convicted pedophile before all of this?
No, I didn't. If I would have known, I would have, I feel like I would have took my sister with me if I would have known, you feel me? When he was coming around and then the kids being there, it's a lot of females in our family, so the kids and then, the little boys and stuff, that's not cool. I would have took my sister with me and I would have, tried to connect with my auntie to see, what resolution could she come up with.
Because I also stated that his fiance that was on the stand, she said that Jarvis was very good with her kid and would take her kid to his shop. So did you ever go up to his shop? Did he ever teach you how to change oil, tires, anything?
I did go up there during the summer one time. Like, I went up there with him one time, because I used to go walk to football practice and stuff like that. Basketball practice and stuff. So I used to play for my school. And they got all types of men working in there. And I did my research, and some of the men that was working at his, oil shop, they had the same background as him.
Yes, I found that out as well, that a lot of them, because that's usually the only work they can get sometimes, working for themselves. So usually these independent contractors or, mechanics or, I'm not trying to put the label on all of them. Most people that work for themselves is because they may be a convicted felon. Can't go out and get a job
or record messed up or got,
because I seen
arrest.
When they played the kids.
Yeah, they gonna, have a personal conversation with the kids, because I went through that. Like, before, when we got adopted by my grandma, we used to have our own social workers. They used to come out, question me and my little sister, ask us questions and stuff. We used to just keep it honestly with them. But, like you said earlier, a lot of families sweep stuff up under the rug and you'll never know.
Yes.
Yeah.
So they're at your grandmother because of that. They at Shannon because they feel like, Shannon, you knew.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, you dealt with him. Before you even dated him, you already knew his background, regardless of what he got locked up for. You feel me? Pervert gonna be a child predator no matter what.
In every range of their life.
Stay with him, man. And ain't you, even when you're a person, don't you gotta, wherever you live, you gotta knock on the door and, you gotta tell your neighbors or whatever
Well, it's been said that every Halloween, I think they have to turn themselves in. Child predators, they can't be out. They have to turn themselves into the police station till Halloween is over. It is public information that you do have to report that you are a child molester. You can't be around certain
you can't be around kids.
Playgrounds, all of that you can't be in that facility. But like you said, He was working with a lot of them. And then here we have King on the stand who wouldn't even point him out. Yeah. When they asked, was he in the courtroom? What do you think about that?
Can you refer the question to me one more time?
Yes. That King was who was on the stand, which is Jarvis' partner that they stated in court. They asked him, do you see Jarvis in the courtroom? Can you point him out, point on a piece of clothing? He said no.
I feel like you're a part of it. That's because remember when they said that he had somebody else with him?
Yes. He was driving.
It was think about it, it might be him. That was probably with Jarvis, and it's hard to say, but he don't want to say it. He's not trying to give it up. He's trying to give himself up.
Yeah, he stated that Ziyah was with him that day in the car and that, but he wouldn't point him out in the courtroom. And I feel like he's guilty too. I feel like both of them did something in cahoots with each other.
For sure. I feel like if the police watching this or anything, any detectives, anybody watching this, I feel like y'all should look into it.
Well, he locked up right now on a violation. Yeah. That's why he was in a jail suit, because they got him you can't come into police contact on probation. Mm-hmm. And he's actually was locked up for beating his pregnant girlfriend up. That's why he was on probation.
But do you think he did that on purpose? Just to be in there with Jarvis? I just
feel like he knows more than what he's going off. He's covering for a friend. Mm-hmm. Even when they called, he was happy to hear from him. Like, what's up, man? Like, it's certain things I wouldn't accept. Mm-hmm. Nobody can call me that's on trial or about to go to trial for the disappearance of a little girl I saw him with.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I couldn't answer. I couldn't put $1 on the books. He was saying, you straight want me to put something on the books? It's like, wait a minute. I know we can't pick our family, but we damn for sure can pick our friends and associates.
I agree. I totally agree with you.
So, with that being said, I want to thank you for coming, sharing your story, and telling your truth. And what else you got coming up if you like to discuss right now with us?
I do have music dropping on. I'm finna start my YouTube. Well, I do have a YouTube page, Life with Vari. You can put all caps. Okay. And I'm finna, I'm just this is a lot for me. So I feel like doing YouTube, starting a YouTube, I feel like it helped me, like therapy for me,
Yeah. So is the music therapy for you? Yeah, I didn't know you did music. That's good.
I love music, and anybody that want to work with me, I'm willing to work with you guys. Just please, when you come and you talk to me, just talk to me with love, support, and just keep it respectful. That's all I'm asking. Appreciate y'all for your time.
Okay, we thank you so much. Thank you for coming. We looking to hear more from you. We sorry about the circumstances we had to meet you upon. And justice for Ziyah.
Yeah, everybody, y'all scream justice for Ziyah for me, It's my little sister. And, everybody that's out here, I know y'all probably looking at like, yeah, this is my niece now, It's everybody niece and that, Thank y'all for having y'all,
You lost my trust. You didn't have to play me like that, but I took you back because of love.
Promo alert. Today is Lena Love Lather. Make sure y'all go follow her on Instagram. Subscribe to her YouTube channel. Hit that like button. Comment and let her know I sent y'all. Her link will be down in the comment section. She back with some cream, money attracting soap. Y'all already know, man, when it comes to the soap game, she the one you go to. So make sure you tap in.